presentation. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We take a look at the Celtics. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
Man, and I think Seattle, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now let's take a look at the Sonics opening lineup. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Jay. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Bell in at the 5. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And, Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And so it's the Sonics getting on the board first. Outside, Markkanen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Waiters. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he prefers to have the ball in his hands to break down the defense. Waiters with the explosive drive there.
White against Waiters, and White kicks to Levine. Buries it from 3-point range.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And here is Thomas after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Thomas, and another 3 for Seattle.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
White dishes to Carter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Now here's White. Outside, Markkanen. The offensive rebound. Carter, the pass to Porter. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Waiters outside. D'Angelo, the pass to Bell. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, Seattle with the triple.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. White, wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. D'Angelo off target with his 3.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Here's Markkanen. Off target from the wing. Sonics leading by 4. D'Angelo, the pass to Bell. D'Angelo guarded by Porter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Such an agile and mobile big man. Tough to stick with Jordan Bell when he's slashing like that after setting a good hard screen.
And White kicks to Levine. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. Rebounded by Bell. Seattle has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Drills the 3-pointer.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. passes to Carter. Back to Levine to end the run. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Levine's got 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's White after the Sonics pick up 2. Levine with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Carter. Williams comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Hezonja, he's checked in for the Sonics. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Thomas. D'Angelo, the pass to Hezonja. Kicks it to Bell. Here's D'Angelo in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, they've shot the basketball.
Bulls trail by 8. Now Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Satoransky. Misses the 3. Seattle has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Now here's Valentine. 5-on-3 break. Here's Hezonja. Bell passes to D'Angelo. Now the pass to Bell. Taken away by Williams. Now here's Valentine. That shot is off. And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. D'Angelo. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Valentine. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Valentine. And again, Chicago. No good. Now the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
From deep three-point range, rebound by Williams. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 10. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. White is out there with Valentine. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Valentine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's the double team with Korver. And it's White missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
There's Hollis Jefferson, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Sonic lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, White. Oh, good with the triple. Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's to ANGELO, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's White. Down low, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Outside Corver. Passes it to D'Angelo. Outside Thomas. Here's the pass to D'Angelo. 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Sonics leading by 5. D'Angelo, the pass to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Valentine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter in the corner. White left side. From 13 feet, it goes down. White's got his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Seattle calls timeout, and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Levine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And then for Seattle, Bailey's checked in for Noah. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Kyle Korver. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Levine. He's got 9. Buries the long-range jumper.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
D'Angelo, guarded by Porter. D'Angelo, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the basket is good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Back to Thomas. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Thomas against Levine. And it's White missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
D'Angelo, the pass to Bell. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, a menace in the paint. Once Jordan Bell establishes some position down there, it puts the defense in a tough spot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Williams comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Zedaransky subbed in for Kobe White.
Well, watch Jordan Bell. Watch him play off the ball, and you see how athletic he is. But it's fully evident on plays like that, the jam.
Now here's Levine. He's got 12. A steal. And here's Hollis Jefferson. Outside Thomas. Waiters outside. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls trail by 8. Levine wide open from outside off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Satoransky finds Williams. And nothing is falling for him right now. Sonics leading by 10. From about 19 feet. And another basket for Seattle.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And so it's Seattle, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Taking a look at the Supersonics, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, the first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Bulls trail by 9. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Seattle. Bell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's Jay. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's White. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Marking in from outside. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Pass to D'Angelo. Thomas inside. White covering.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Quarter, no luck.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
D'Angelo, the pass to Bell. from deep three-point range. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Waiters with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Thomas, good.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Bulls trail by 17. And White kicks to Markkanen. On the wing, Levine, defended by Bell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this team.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Levine. He's got 17. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Joakim Noah's checked in for the Sonics. Korver comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Seattle leading by 15. Outside Korver. Pass to Bell. Waiters outside. No good on the 3. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Levine finds Porter. And the Bulls with another miss.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And Porter comes to help. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the wing, Levine. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. D'Angelo, guarded by Porter. Here's Bell, and there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Bell's got 6 in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Korver. Here's D'Angelo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Sonics have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Carter. Williams comes in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for White.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Passes to D'Angelo. Deep. Seattle missing again. Bulls trail by 12. For 3, Levine. It doesn't go for him. Seattle has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. D'Angelo. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Jordan Bell. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Kyle Korver. Sonics leading by 14. Here's to ANGELO. Nice D from Williams. Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's deflected. They retain possession. Inside, here's Sotoronsky. That's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Releases from 15. Good as the jump shot falls. Jay's got 9 points in the quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Satoransky, the pass to Levine. From 17 feet out, he doesn't hit that one. And it's the Supersonics taking it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Goes up on the wing. On the wing, Chandler. Now the pass to D'Angelo. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jay's got 26 points. Bulls trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Levine that time on the assist by Williams.
So aggressive once he gets hot. I love how Levine stays after it when he gets it going.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Precision pass from Moutier to get his teammate a good look there.
Satoransky with it. Pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's to ANGELO, and he slams it one-handed.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Satoransky. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Bahamute. Thomas against White. Waiters outside. And Porter comes to help. Hollis Jefferson passes to Bell. That one good for 2.
A game like this is showing the world just how unique the skill set is of Jordan Bell.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Porter for 3. Levine and the Bulls with another miss.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
D'Angelo, the pass to Bell. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Levine dishes to White. Three-pointer, Markkanen drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss. Stolen by Waiters. Out to the right wing. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Daniel wow, hammering it in.
Oh, my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Outside, White. Kick out to Levine. Good on the triple. Levine's got 24.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Outside Korver. Back to Thomas. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. On the wing, Korver. 4 on the clock. Count it. Good.
And, hey, that's Korver's go-to. As soon as he catches that ball right there, it's going right up. You got to love that approach.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jay.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's White on the wing, defended by Bell.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Pass to D'Angelo. Clock at 6. Bell dishes to Waiters. For 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Let's face it, with this guy, it is bombs away every chance he gets. You got to get up on Waiters.
White the pass to Carter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bounce pass, Thomas. And Waiters kicks to Thomas. High post try. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Supersonics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jay.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Pass to Bell. Waiters outside. And another three for Seattle.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's White. And the Bulls tack on two more.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.